Hey, Johnny Mosley here, Chief Testing Officer for Peter Glenn Ski & Sports, ripping around my home mountain, Squaw Valley. I mean, someone's got to do it, right? Someone's got to do it. Just testing out skis, doing work. So you don't have to. So when you hit the mountain, your first day is an epic day. All right, here, this is the Salomon. It's the XDR series, and they have multiple skis in this series. This is the 80 underfoot. That's the number under the foot, 80 millimeters wide, which is considered narrow by today's standards, but I like it, especially when it's a little firmer out. If you live sort of in the Northeast, if you're, like hard packed snow, you like groomers and stuff like that, 80 it will do it for you. What they did with the ski is they put extra carbon in it, okay? So that gives it a lot more rigidity torsionally, and then they put a TI plate in it. You can see this little raise in the middle, and that TI plate will give it a certain amount of dampness, okay, so it doesn't vibrate. Because the goal is to get a ski really light. That's why you use that carbon. You get that torsional stiffness and lightness, but then it'll kind of chatter around, so you put a little Titanol on the top, dampens it out, and they did a good job with that. This has a 15-meter radius. That's pretty tight. That's like, it feels almost like a little slalom ski, especially in this length, which is like a 176 or something like that. So it was fun. This felt like I was skiing on one of my mogul skis. I could whip it around, I could ski the bumps. I even got in the park in that. Can you show that? Can you show me when I did that 360? See, oh, that was on these skis. Jumped off a cornice. I mean, I had a lot of fun all day on this ski here at Squaw Valley. So, this could work at Squaw Valley as well. I'd probably go a little bit longer. I'd go the next length up. It would just give me a little more stability and a little more range. If you're gonna go with like a narrow ski, like an 80 underfoot, I suggest going a little bit longer. That'll allow you to kind of float up on top of the POW. And speaking of that, this ski does have a good amount of a little tip rocker in there. So you're not gonna be left behind on a POW day when your buddies all have big rocketed skis. So good line out of Salomon, the XDR, a good ski. You can get it at peterglenn.com or walk in the shop and they'll set you up with the right size. All right, guys, have a great season. I'm Johnny Mosley for Peter Glenn Ski & Sports.